One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UTEP Miners. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Heaves it on the run. Snags it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Syracuse right back at it.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So UTEP's offense will have its first possession of the game. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using his legs, it's Parker. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grab near the marker. It's Parker. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Using the quick game. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this 1st drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be...
Got some room to run. Quick step and go. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Russell. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're going to run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He gets it in! Touchdown, Orange! Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he made the extra point without problem. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he's looking into the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miners. They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. It's a reverse. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse right back at it.
You gotta love it. The offense dials up a little misdirection. Go in one direction, then they give the ball back the other way. This is a great way to get the ball to your speedsters, to your playmakers. They hand it to him on the reverse, and most importantly, he moves the sticks and gets another fresh set of downs.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. After the run, now to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cuse. Extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parker. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Nelson. Flushed out of the pocket. Running to Green. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he...
There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Russell. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Calls his own number. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Miners are facing 3rd and inches.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Miners are flying down the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Steps away to find some room. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires deep on the run. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got the quick pass and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback running on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Nelson. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Oh, he's got some space. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Syracuse, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McFadden. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. There he goes. Touchdown, Orange. Once he got a step, it was all
passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to scramble. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Got his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
And the Miners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick strike complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pocket breaking down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Keeps looking downfield. He throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Miners! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. They just keep firing. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Willis. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Syracuse looking for the fourth down conversion. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space, it's Parker. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Miners will punt this one away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Running into the open space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to pass it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Looking for the tie with the extra point. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Miners headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Touchdown, UTEP! They move on top here in the 4th.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
UTEP 42, Syracuse 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Now the pitch. Shakes off the defender. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it along the sideline. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And, guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Wants to throw again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Miners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming. On the ground, it's Burrell. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it! And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run.
Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To shoot, quick toss to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab on the left.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Back to throw, it's Nelson. He's got him. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Miners are on the move. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this blue, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the Miners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Reads it, fires complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miners. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Syracuse, 35.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Syracuse right back at it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, UTEP. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Got out of trouble and throws. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.